my friends and my seniors, welcome back guys. As you can see, we have come here in the railway bridge, on the railway bridge with another conversational video. So he is my father. So give yourself introduction to my audience.
I am an educator and I love so much English language. I always make video. I also make a video and this is I have one of a education center. This center name is Mokadish Education, and I always say, my dear son, you have to do practice. Without practice, you cannot learn nothing. Also, so English speaking is better than reading and writing. Now also, okay. Now,
So if you want to watch his all of the videos, then I will give you his channel link in the description. After watching this conversation, you can go and check out his channel. So I always say to everyone that conversation is very important. Okay, so what is your thinking about the conversation?
conversation is very interesting things, and you have to do conversation. And I say this English language is so very complicated language. It is not easy language. It is very. It has so very rules regulation. When we start to speak and we do so many mistakes, so mistake will be. But it is the common things. I always say to you and. So mistake will be, and don't fear, don't fear about this
From the mistakes, yes.
Don't fear about these mistakes. And mistake will be, and mistake, shyness, and hesitation is very dangerous things.
Yes, and they're also very important.
If you don't kill these mistakes, fear, hesitation, and it will kill you, then your speaking will not grow up.
Yes, so I also want to add something on this sentence, that the hesitation and the fear. So hesitation and fear, when we feel the hesitation and fear, whenever we watch the people, then we feel, okay, it is right.
It is right.
So when, like now also I am speaking, so now many people they are doing morning works, I am watching them. First of all, when I started speaking, I also felt the hesitation, the like fear from the people, but I just did not care about it so lot. So that's why I just practice and practice. At that moment, after few times, it just become normal for me. So always remember, whenever you will face the people, means you are facing and you are just like solving your problems. Okay, the problem, it is a very big problem from the people, what the people will say to me.
As a problem, we have problem, you have problem, he has problems, everyone has so many lots of problem, and we cannot live, we cannot develop
Anything without problems.
And the problem will come, and how you can solve your problem, only you can solve your problem. Now also I will say to you, when you focus on problem, you will have more problem. When you focus on possibilities, you will have more opportunities.
Yes.
And also problem, you have to do solve your problem. Now also I also thinking now, so my speaking, your channel is the first publishing, and today first will be this video publishing, first video. And also now, so I also feel some when you start to making video with me, then I start first time I start, and which are like this, which are audience, which are subscriber your, and what they will think about me. But I will say, my dear all of friends, just I am requested to you, we are just doing conversation, how you can develop your conversation like this. Also you can speak with your parents, with your brother, sister, every in your family. But I know our mother tongue is, some people will think, who are watching, who will watch our video, and for this and for them I say to good things also. This is my good things. You have to speak with your brother, father, mother, grandfather. Every time you have to speak. And this language also I observe. This language is also so very complicated language. You cannot develop
This language without conversation.
without speaking. Without, you have to speak. This language secret is speaking. You have to do speak. Do mistake. Do mistake, and mistake will be. And nobody will give you nothing. Nobody will give you say nothing. No.
Yes, here also.
Nobody can stop you. Nobody will. Everybody will judge to you. Just judge. Mean everybody. They will watch and what they are doing, what they are saying. But I will say to you, my dear friends, all of subscriber and all of audience, do practice regularly. You have
Hmm.
to practice. Okay, now you say.
So it is also very important doing the practice regularly. For me, English is like the water.
Hmm.
Okay, every day for all of the human beings, we need a perfect quantity of water in our life
Hmm.
for our body, for our good health. So it is also, if you are not practicing the English language,
Hmm.
okay, daily, regularly for 1 minute, 2 minutes for the beginners, but for them who are a little bit advanced, if you are not practicing the English for 10 minutes, 20 minutes, then you are not developing it. Every day, remember, whenever you will practice the English, then you will develop the English. I am right.
Yes, yes, yes.
So yes, now we are doing conversation. So it's not that we are giving you advices, we are developing ourselves.
Hmm.
We always just think whenever we will practice, whenever we will speak, we will practice. And first of all, remember, mistakes and problems, they are very very important, as my father said to all of you. So first of all, you have to find out your problems.
Problem.
What the most people they do, they just go far from the problems. They fear from the problems. They think that, oh, if I get any type of problems, if I face any type of problems, that what will be, it will be a very very shy thing for me. And also problems are very wrong thing, we don't face problems. So but no, for me, I find out my problems. First of all, if you don't find your problems, if you can't capture your problem, then how you will solve it? And when you will do something great in front of a lot of people, then you will find your problems.
Yes.
Like for example, just think that you are preparing yourself for a great speech. Okay, a great speech in front of a number of people. And if you just make your script
You can
and
say in front of people, so many people.
yes.
Like also thinking. I will say to you one of this. We know this LSRW about thinking. We don't know
No, no, no,
about thinking.
not now. Just let me complete my
Okay,
thinking.
problem will come, and problem. How do you
Yes.
solve? Life is
So,
like is a time is like a river. You have to do use this time. You have to do know about this time and situation. You have to do use. But if you don't use correctly your time, and time will use.
you. Yes. And I was just saying to everyone, you just made your script. And after making your script, if you are not practicing that what you will speak in front of a number of people, in front of lot of people, then when you will go in front of them
No,
actually
no,
in
no, no.
real time.
So
Okay, let me first finish.
just no. And thinking will come. So first you thought. Now also I will make a video with sunshine, but you didn't get sunshine, and today's morning was some foggy, and
Hmm.
now also I say to my son, now also you work, you don't feel, you don't shyness, and all of things, some difficulties, not some difficulties, our mind like this, what I need, if you think you are thirsty,
Hmm.
so you didn't get water here and there.
Hmm.
So some of people they, and also he has little water. If that time is water is valuable, very valuable for you,
Yes, because
because
we are trusted that time.
you are thirsty, and that's why also I am saying to you. And when you come here, then after saying to me, then you say to you argued with me, and I think also this way is not good way, and you have to use this time. You have to use this time. You have to use this situation good way,
Hmm.
and these good things.
So let me explain
Okay,
the real thing, that what happened when I was in my house. Then I thought something different, that when we will come here, then we will do another type of video. Okay,
okay.
but when we come here,
This is the
if
twist
you
of this.
just just think, if you watch the environment, then you can understand that now today's morning is a little type of a foggy morning. So that's why at my home I just thought that background and environment is very important for good scenario of videos. So that's why the sunshine is very important. In the sunshine I will make videos. Okay, the video will be more attractive. But when we come here, we didn't get sunshine because sun didn't arise now. And at that moment, what I will do, I thought that okay, let's just finish the topic here. I will not make video today for the sunshine, and I will go home. Then in my home environment I will make another video. But my father, he argued with me. He also gave me the advice not to do this thing. Now we also faced as thing. So that's why we have to face it. Okay, in our life what you will think, it will not come easily perfectly.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
yes, yes.
so that's why
What do you
what
think? What do you think? It will not come easy way,
easy way
and you have to use this way, and which way already ready or already
already ready
made
for
by God,
you.
already is made by God. And this way, if you know this rules regulation, and this is like this most important education knowledge part of our psychology.
Hmm.
And in our social psychology, we know our body psychology, we know our mind psychology, but we don't know about our social psychology and environment psychology.
Yes,
And if you know this social psychology and our environment psychology, it will be very beneficial
for
for
all of the people.
people. And also
Yes.
this is education. And now I will say to you, and you also finished your exam.
Hmm.
And after exam, what you want to do, and where you want to go.
So my thinking is only simple. Like for after the exams and after all of the classes, many children, many students, they always just think that now my exam are finished. Now I will tour. Okay, I will go near and there in my relatives' house, in a lot of places. But for me, now it is the time for my own self. Okay, I also gap. I didn't post any videos for a long time, for 2 weeks, because for my exams. And now it is the great time, because now also I don't have to study, I don't have to focus on the studies, because now I am in class 8, and when I will get the new books, then I will read. So it means that now I am totally free. So now I am just thinking for to make a lot of videos, and then after making them, I also will work on myself, on my speaking, on my pronunciations. So after doing that, when I will be perfect, then in my whole life I can do, I can go near and there. But for me
Yes,
it
yes,
is the
good.
time for investing, because in when we will invest, then we will get the results very easily. So it was the thing.
I will
And
say to you now, so I will say to your subscriber,
mm,
all of subscriber, I will wish to all of you, and who are wants to learn English language, I will would give you now. So I would give you advice these things. Also, you can make some video, and video like this. You can say some stories,
yes,
and
so I also have a
story
question.
also daily routine, daily activities. These are things very important for every person. I also couldn't speak before, like this 3 or 5 years ago. I couldn't speak, believe me. And also I learned to my son, and I always say to him, and like one also he said to me, sir, father, and when I start to speak, then I said, oh, no matter, and the speaking will come slowly, slowly, and it is very only this speaking psychology I know.
Hmm.
And what you have to do, what I will do in our next and future. So future things and future activities, you have to do choose. You have to do. You have to do choose your like this destination and why, and destination, your purpose, and these are when you will make your destination. This destination will say to you what you want to do, what you have to do next,
Yes, yes.
this next day and next future. These
Now,
all our question will come to in yourself. You have to ask yourself, and what is importance of our and like this why I was born, and what is the reason.
what
So
is
I
the
will
reason of my
always say,
birth?
always say everything has a reason. We do nothing without reason.
Yes.
This also my remember this word is always say everything has a reason. We do nothing without reason. And if you cannot find out your reason,
Hmm.
you cannot go ahead.
Means our purpose.
Hmm.
And also secondly, I want to join here. Few moments before,
Hmm.
you just said
Hmm.
that making videos is
Hmm.
a great
Hmm.
practice.
Hmm.
Okay, so can you give my audience some benefits of making video? Because I also observed that many great speakers,
Hmm.
like motivational speaker,
Hmm.
they also said always that make videos. If you are a real beginner of English language, if you want to develop your speaking,
Hmm.
then you must make videos for 1 minute, 2 minute every single day.
Yes, yes. Making
So
videos is very nice and interesting. It is very educational class also. It is very also speaking. And
mm,
when you will start to speak, and faster you have to remove your shyness. You have to remove your hesitation, and these are hesitation and shyness, anxiety. These are things we think something I want to do, But when you will think like I have to do now, you have to do now, and do mistake, and mistake will be don't fear so people. But do mistake after mistake some years later, you would say you would say so many people. These are all my mistake was my experience.
Yes,
That's
from the
why.
mistake I also remembered
Mm,
that if you make videos daily,
mm,
if you capture
mm,
your speaking in English,
mm,
then the most beneficial thing that will be it's that mistake.
mm,
Okay, in the speaking time we do a lot of mistakes.
mm.
Okay, it's similar, it's normal.
Mistake also I'll say to you and
Okay, well, first of all, let me give
no
the
no
advice. Just
just think
stop here, stop here.
just think now.
So, like the mistakes, when you will make videos, then you will capture your speaking. At that moment, you can easily find out your mistakes where you are just facing problems, and after finding it, you can solve it.
Hmm,
Because the mistakes and the problems, it will not come to us. We have to go to them.
hmm.
Because when we will develop, at that moment of developing, we will do the mistakes and we will face the problems. So it is the correct answer, yes or not?
Yes, it is the correct answer. But also, my thinking was here and like this, and so thinking, and so many people so they know LSW, listening, speaking, reading, writing, and also and thinking is very so important. And
Hmm.
why? And also, I will give you an example. It means when we start to speak, when we start speak, then speaking times are so many words, sentences, many things like this. Our body and eyes, our like this hands and mouth, tongue, lip,
Expression
all are things do work together,
together at
and
the same time.
that's why. And also, so many things also come in our mind, and which words I can speak, which word I can make easily, and which way I can think, so I can say my words easy way. So I would say to you, my dear friends, all of you. And First of all, you try to use your normal sentences, normal words, like the softly words, softly words. So I am also speaking loud, so slowly, quickly, I am using my words. Before also, I did so many lots of mistakes, but after mistake also, I am also thinking that if I do not do this mistake, I cannot learn nothing.
Hmm.
So this way also, and they are also thinking. You have to do develop your thinking skills,
Yes, it's
not
very
you
important.
focus on your mistakes, grammar rules. You have to do focus on this thinking skills. So many people also
So come here, it
they
is a
make
very great
no no
place
no
and a beautiful place.
please also
I will show them. Come here.
okay. Now also I have no time. Also some students will come in my house. Then I have to teach.
Yes. So what was you are talking about?
Now also I thought if you think your thinking is very important. You
Hmm.
have to think in English language. You don't focus your mistakes and rules regulation. You have to focus on your thing. And when
Thinking.
you will go here and there, nobody will say to you, "Do you know grammar rules? Do you know tense rules? Do you know parts of this?"
They will
And if
talk with you.
they will talk to you, and don't mistake. It is not matter. It is the like this. I don't trust words. I trust my action. And people can tell me anything, but my action will tell you everything.
Everything.
So that's why also you can think. Just nobody will give you nothing in this
Hmm.
world. We are practicing, and that's why
Yes.
I'll say to you, you can do this.
So
Practice.
I was also just saying to that whenever we will go to somewhere on another place, like not in our country, in another country, like the new another country. So at that moment, if we go there and if we just speak the English language there, so at that moment we have to do the conversation with their country's people. So at that moment we also can't do the conversation with their country's people in the our mother tongue or in another mother tongues. Only the English language will help us at that moment. So I was just saying to that this is a very great practice, the practicing English language daily. Do the practices because it is normal and no one also gonna hurt from this. Just come out in the outdoor side. And when we are also talking, then you also said that a practice are two kind of practice. What is a practice? Normal practice, and one is a perfect practice.
Perfect practice and practice and perfect practice.
Prior practice and yes, perfect practice. So what is meaning of the perfect practice and what is the meaning of the practice? So now also we are
This question is very
speaking
nice and
that
interesting question. So this question is very well.
Hmm.
Practice and perfect practice. There's so many differences. I think also of the practice means perfect practice. Like also we are doing conversation and which words and which sentences will you can say which sentences I can say you don't know. I don't know. Like this, every sentences you can give answer with this your way. Your way. Like this also you have to do so many books. You have to read so many books, lots of books. Then after you can find out your perfect reason, and this called this perfect reason. It means perfect practice. If you don't have your reason, if you don't have your logic, you didn't get find out your purpose, and this purpose will be perfect. Like this also, my if I give you an example like this, every day what you do, what I do, and like you don't know how my brain how my brain is working. Now, so I know, only I know, and what I feel that time, that moment, and which are sentences coming in front. That's why, and speaking time, also so many words, many sentences will come to in our mind, but you have to use your own way. Like this also, you
so
can
so I also want to say
go ahead.
that now what we are practicing, we are doing conversation. What do you think? We are doing the practice only, not the perfect practice.
It is. I will say to you, it is the perfect practice.
Yes.
Uh, because of that morning walk. Morning walk is practice for every time. Also, so many people also they say get up early in the morning and you do your mandatory work first time.
Yes.
And
Like it
you
is our mandatory work.
it is
Speaking English.
it is our mandatory work. You have to do cross. You have to do cross this bridge. I always say this English language is so very communicate bridge. You cannot go with this bridge, but first you have to make this bridge, and you have to cross.
Yes.
But English language is so very vast language. English has so many rules regulation.
Mm.
Okay.
Mm.
Now you have to develop your own way. You every day you can speak your own things, and nobody and so and which are people will give you credit. It will be benefit for them. But we are all time we are speaking. We are so many people. So they can say, and sir, can you give me and what is the success of these people? And if I and so many people say success is means you have to take a breath properly, and this is the success. And what will you understand? So many
Yes.
people
Yes.
that they cannot understand what he is saying. Breathing, yes, breathing is understand. And when you will start to practice anything like this, running, swimming, playing, you have to take care your good health, and good health provide to your good sense, and good sense will give you good
Good
things,
things.
and good
So
words also will come to in your mind.
So yes, it was a great thinking and a conversation. And for those the people who will think that it is a railway bridge and the railway bridge is not a good place for to making video, I want to share with everyone that this railway bridge is not only perfect. Okay, now from this railway bridge, rail does not come and go. It is now also some people they are making this railway bridge. So it's a great opportunity for us because the environment and the background it is very nice, and also that's why we are just doing our practices. So bye bye. If you like this video, then please subscribe and like, and also just give a comment whatever you think
Okay,
about our
okay.
conversation.
Now he will make another video, and
Yes.
another just we so many
Yes.
days later, and we just make father and son, and what he learned, what I am learning. That also I am also couldn't speak. I also couldn't speak, and before like also then okay, my dear
Okay,
audience, all of
bye bye.
or not. I would advise to you, my dear, all of audience, and my father always regularly said And to a great mind, nothing is little. And great mind discuss ideas, average mind discuss events, and small mind discuss people. Now, so you say some of course for your
So
audience.
now the next video's topic it will be that great thing does not come from like a comfort zone. Means great thing does not come from comfort zone. It
Also,
is a great thing that I'm gonna talk about in the next video. So if you want to watch this video, then first of all you have to subscribe our channel, because if you don't subscribe and hit the bell icon, then all of the videos notification it will not come to you faster. So bye bye. I will meet you in the another next videos. To a great man, nothing is little. Bye bye.